vibrating, squealing, squeaking, juddering, all the things that you don't want your windscreen wipers to do. In this episode, we're going to show you how to check your windscreen wipers, and if they need replacing, how to get the right ones and how to change them. I'm Rick from ifndautoparts, the only marketplace that you should be using to buy and sell your automotive parts. The problem with windscreen wipers is you don't think about them until you actually need them. Because windscreen wipers slowly degrade over time, many of us hardly notice that our windscreen is less than pristine until we remember the clarity of a spotless view. Most people don't realise it's actually recommended to change your windscreen wipers every 6 to 12 months to keep them working at their best. It's not just the passing of time that wears them out, but also several factors including exposure to sunlight, rain, ice and other environmental elements that can contribute to the degradation of your wiper blades. There are 3 major reasons why it's important to keep an eye on your windscreen wiper blades condition. Number 1, visibility. When wipers start to go, so does your clear view out of the windscreen. Bad weather is tough enough without streaks and smears getting in the way. Number 2, cleanliness. Good wipers do more than just move water. They help keep your windscreen free of dirt, debris and whatever else the road has to throw at you. And number 3, safety. At the end of the day, it's all about staying safe out there. Whether it's a sudden downpour or unexpected snow, you want wipers you can count on. Keeping up with wiper maintenance may seem like a small thing, but it's very important when you're out on the road. First thing is to check your windscreen. Can you see through the wipers clearly? Do they produce an unpleasant squeaking or squealing sound? When it rains, are the wipers struggling to clear the rain effectively? On this transit van, we can see that one side is juddering, and on the passenger side, there's a great big patch that the windscreen wipers aren't clearing properly at all. You might be able to hear it in the background, it's absolutely pouring down with rain today, and that's when I realised on the way up here today that the windscreen wipers on this Mazda MX-5 are not clearing the rain properly at all. That's why we've come into the barn and we're going to do some investigation. So how can you check your windscreen wipers? Gently lift each wiper arm and check the flexibility of the rubber blade. It should be flexible and conform to the shape of the windscreen. If it's rigid or bent, replacement is needed. Check for visible damage. Inspect the rubber part of the wiper blade for any visible damage such as cracks, tears or deformities. If your wiper blades leave smudges or streaks on the windscreen, it's a sign that the blades are not making proper contact. This can be due to worn out or contaminated blades. You could also test the windscreen wipers in light rain while stationary or using the windscreen washer or a hose pipe. They should clear the water smoothly without leaving behind any residue or streaks. Following these assessments, you'll be able to work out the health of your windscreen wipers, and it looks like mine are in desperate need of getting replaced. Now, if they need replacing, you've got 2 options. Either you can just get a rubber refill and just do the blade itself, but in my opinion, if the blade is already that old and isn't doing the job, then the frame of it is probably on its last legs as well. Now, the best place to check for the replacement wiper blade size and type is in the owner's manual. If you don't have it or can't find the information in the manual, there is sometimes information on the wipers themselves. However, you can just measure them with a good old-fashioned tape measure. Begin by measuring the length of each wiper blade. Take into account that the driver wiper and passenger side wiper and rear wiper may and will probably be different sizes, so measure each one separately. It's probably easier to do this when the windscreen wiper is flat on the windscreen, so it's not curved and it's not hanging in the air. And then before you order them, if you can, investigate the connection type, because all wiper blades have different connection types. So if you order the wrong ones, they might not fit. The most common type is the hook connection. It's a J-shaped hook that attaches to the wiper arm. The hook slides into place and is secured by a locking mechanism on the wiper arm. You've also got pin connection. This involves a pin on the wiper arm that fits into a corresponding hole on the wiper blade. You've got a bayonet connection, characterised by a flat spring-loaded clip on the wiper arm that engages with a receiving end on the wiper blade. You've got screw connection, rare but found in some old cars. This involves a screw that secures the wiper blade to the wiper arm. There's also different locking types on the actual mechanism itself to how it locks into place. You've got side lock wiper blades featuring a locking mechanism on the side. There's a pinch tab where wiper blades feature a tab that securely attaches to the wiper arm by pinching it. Top lock, where wiper blades have a locking mechanism on the top. You've also got slim top or narrow top, which is also a push button design. This type is favoured for its compact design. And when it comes to the actual wiper blade itself, there are many different types depending on your driving preferences and driving conditions. The most common blades nowadays, and the ones you're probably going to order, are these beam blades, or they're called aero blades. Even if your car originally came with conventional blades, these are now manufactured to fit pretty much anything. They're a lot simpler design, much better for aerodynamics, plus they look a lot better. You've got conventional blades. These blades feature a traditional design with a metal frame, known for their durability and reliability, suitable for everyday use. Hybrid blades, combining elements of both conventional and beam blades. Hybrids aim for the best of both worlds, the balance between durability and aerodynamic efficiency for versatile performance. And winter blades, specifically designed to handle harsh winter conditions, featuring a rubber boot to prevent ice buildup, and they're ideal for cold climates, providing reliable performance in snowy and icy conditions. So when ordering your wiper blades, consider the climate that you're driving in and the advantages of the different types of blades to ensure maximum visibility and optimum performance. Now, before we go any further, it's time for a quick ad break. You can turn your spare parts into someone else's treasure with ifndautoparts, the ultimate hub for buying and selling car parts. Whether upgrading your ride or clearing your garage, our marketplace connects you with the right people. Experience seamless transactions and make meaningful connections all in one place. Now, if you're just going to replace the rubber blade, let's get started. Grab your replacement blade and start by lifting the wiper blade carefully from the screen. On many wiper blades, there's a small release tab that allows you to easily slide out and refill the old rubber. Slide the old rubber refill out of the wiper blade assembly and take note of how it's positioned. Slide the new rubber refill into the wiper blade assembly the same way, ensuring it aligns with the same position as the old one. Now, if you're changing your entire wiper blade assembly, start by lifting the wiper blade carefully from the screen. This MX-5 has got the very common J-hook connection. To take the wiper off, all you need to do is find the small tab which is on the wiper arm. This connection you squeeze in at the sides and then slide the whole wiper assembly down, and then it should clear the J-hook, and then you can lift the whole wiper arm away. To position the new wiper, all you need to do is position the blade in line with the wiper arm, slide it up into place. Might need a little bit of elbow grease, and then it will click or snap into place. Then shut the top if it's this sort of design, and then give the blade a little wiggle to make sure you've attached it completely, and gently lower the wiper arm down. Once you've done this step, you can move over to the other side of the car and do the same thing again. And then do the rear wiper if your car's got one, which this car hasn't. Now you can get back in your car, test to see if they're all working. Use the screen wash just for good measure and remove all the old smears. And there you go, you've successfully changed your wiper blades. Remember, proper maintenance is the key to hassle-free motoring, and with ifndautoparts, you'll find all the resources and parts you need to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Explore ifndautoparts, where you can effortlessly buy and sell automotive parts and accessories, connecting people and parts. That's super professional.